Hi guys, I'm Teddy from Bijuteo Beading, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful bracelet from superduos and round beads. Here is the clasp I used, and I have it this way. It looks really nice, and here I used retro clasp and it looks really beautiful. So, if you like them, let's get started. For this tutorial, you're going to need superduo beads of two colors. I'm using rainbow color and ivory color. You will need 5mm beads of the color you like, and you will need 10 seed beads, and you will need a thread. I'm using 0.18mm of thread and size 12 beading needle. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first I will take a comfortable length of thread, for example an arm spread of thread, and I will put my needle on. I could always add more thread, and I'll show you how later in this video. So let's start. The first step is that we take 6 of our middle color of superduos. Okay, take 6 and slide them down. Leave a small tail because you will need it to finish your bracelet, to make some knots, reinforce. And I will go through all of my beads together. I will pull my thread like that, and I will make a flower shape. Okay. And then I'll go one more time over this ring. One more or two more times. And I'll come back. And you could make a small knot here with this thread. Okay, now make a loop and go through that loop twice. Once and twice, and pull. Okay, now it's safe to continue. Now you're exiting this down hole, now through the upper hole here. Okay, like that, and take 5 more twin beads. Why 5? Because I already have 1 bead here, and as I add 5 I will have 6 again, so my flower will be full. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one 5. Okay, now I'm sliding them down, and I will go through the same bead but from the opposite direction, so my thread is exiting here and I'm going through here. So I'm basically crossing them. Okay, and here is what I have. Here is my second flower. Then I will reinforce it and I will go a few times around it, 2 or 3 times, and I'll be back. And now I have this. Now I will repeat the familiar step. I'm exiting this bottom hole and I will go through the upper one, and I'm pulling. I will turn my work because this way I work easier, and I will take 5 more twin beads 5 because I already have one. Only my first step is 6 beads. Then until the full length of my bracelet I will make it with 5 beads. Okay, and I reinforce it and I'll go on until I have the full length of my bracelet and I'll be back. Okay, now I have the full length of my bracelet. I reinforced the last flower and I will show you how I will start my outer edge, like here. So I'm exiting this flower and from the bottom hole, and I will go up again, like in my previous steps. I will turn my work and then I will take 3 size 10 silver beads. This is my first step I do. Okay, and I will go here through the next twin bead in this direction. Okay, so my next step will be to take one of my second flower of color of twin beads, superduo beads, and I will slide it like this. Then I will take one silver bead and I will go through the next superduo like that. And this is what I have. Now I will take again twin bead and I will go through my next superduo in the outer hole, like that. Here. And then again I will take another silver bead and I will go through the next superduo, and like that I will finish the whole length of my bracelet and I will show you what comes next. Now I have my first row and I will continue adding more beads. Here I will add 3 more silver beads and I will go here through this last superduo and I'll be ready to start my next row. And I will flip my work around and I will add 3 more beads from the other side. And now I have this, and as you see my thread is almost finished. So what I will do here is that I will add some more thread, but I will first make some knots and finish this thread. Okay, now I will go up through here and I will climb up to my seed beads. I will go through them and I will make some half-hitch knots. I go make a loop, go once through that loop, then go twice through that loop and pull. And make sure the loop is between 2 beads. And then go through the next and do a few knots like that and come back. Okay, so what I did off camera is that I added some more thread. After I cut my old thread, the same way I added some new thread. I made some knots and I continued with it. Okay, and now you know already what the steps are. You go the same way until the full length of your bracelet. You take 1, one superduo and one silver bead, and continue like that. Okay, and now I'm exiting my last bead here, and I have 3 silver beads on my needle, and I will go through here, and I will put all of them here, and I'll be ready to start my next row. I will go down, but before I go down here, I will need to add 2 or 3 more beads depending on the brand and the size of beads you use. Here I'm using 10-0 seed beads. You could use 11-0, and then here you will add 3, and in my case I will add 2. Okay, I have my 2, and I will go through here like that. And now I will start adding my round beads. You could use, I think the best size is 5 millimeters. If you can't find 5 millimeter, you could use 4 millimeter and add some small seed bead next to this bead. Whatever works for you. So I'm gonna be adding my outer edge. It's basically one and the same thing until I go to the end. So I will come back in a while. Okay, and now I'm here and I have 2 beads here and I'm ready to add them. So here is what I do. I go with my needle in this direction and add my beads. And then I go through all of my beads here. I add 2 here and I will continue, and when I'm ready I will come back. I'm back. I exited this bead, I added here 2 more seed beads, and I exited here at the top of my bracelet. Now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna finish this part, making a beautiful loop here for my clasp. And I will do this by adding 2 seed beads here at the top. Remember, if you use smaller size of beads, you should put maybe 3 beads here at the top, but in my case 2 is okay. Okay, and I'm exiting here, and now I will make a circle through here and here, and I'll come back here at the top again. Okay, and I made a circle around here and I came up from here. I will turn up my work around and I will go through here and through 2 of my beads on the top. Like that. Now I'm exiting this bead here. Okay, and I'm ready to finish this part of my bracelet. I'm doing this because I'm not coming back anymore from this side. I will just fill in these holes here and I will exit the other part of my bracelet. Okay, and now I'm going to pick up 6 seed beads and I make a loop here. Okay, and I have my 6, and I will go through those 2 center seed beads. If you make it with 3 center seed beads, you might want to go through only one of them, the middle one. But in my case, I'm going through 2 here. And I will make several circles around here, and I will show you how to add your center beads here. Okay, and after I exited here and made a few circles, I will go through the down middle bead, twin bead, like that, and then I will go here through the bottom hole of this bead. Then I will take a silver bead, which will be the center of my flower, and I'm exiting here, so I will go through the bottom here, through the bottom superduo, and I will pull, and I have my middle bead. Now I'm exiting here from this hole, and now I will go through the bottom hole, like that. Then I will take another seed bead, and I will go through this hole, but from the other direction I'm exiting from. So I'm exiting from here, and I will go from here. Like that. It's so easy, you will see. And now go through the bottom hole. Never forget to go through the bottom hole. Go like this. And all your center beads, put them from one side of your bracelet, because this pop-up effect is so beautiful, and it should be from one side, like this one here. Okay. Now I'm exiting from here, from the bottom, and I will take another bead, and since I'm exiting from this side, I will go from this side and pull my needle through here, and like that. Now I'll finish all of my bracelet, and I will come back to show you how to make the other loop and attach the clasp. Okay, and I'm here and I'm ready to add my last bead. So I'm taking my last bead, I'm sliding it down like that, and I will go with my thread through the bottom hole in this direction, like that. Okay, and I have this. Now I will go through here, through my top hole, and I'll make the same loop as I showed you before. So I went upwards and I used my pliers to push my thread through here because it was too tight. And now I'll make the same thing I did from the other side. I will take 6 seed beads. Here are 6, and I will slide them down. And then I'll go through those 2 center beads and around my loop here. I will go a few times around, and I'll come back to show you how to make your half-hitch knots. Okay, and I made several circles around here to make it stronger, and I went down this direction. And now I will show you how to make your half-hitch knot. Make a loop with your thread and go once, and then go twice through that loop, like that. Okay, and now make sure that your loop is between 2 seed beads and pull. Now go down and make a few knots like this, and then cut your thread. Okay, and I am until the last part of my tutorial, where I will show you how to add your clasp. And here I have a jump rings and a clasp. In the beginning I forgot to tell you that I'll need a clasp, and don't worry, because I will put the description of all the materials I use in the description bar below that video. So I need a clasp and jump rings, and you know how to add them. Just open up your jump ring and attach it here. Then add your clasp and squeeze, and that's it. Repeat it from the other side of your bracelet. Okay, and I did it one more time, and this is how my bracelet looks like. And you could use your clasp, and here it is. It looks nice. Here I added different type of clasp, and it has this retro vision to it. And there is one more thing I want to tell you. If you don't have 5mm beads, you might use one smaller bead and 2 seed beads surrounding it to fill in this gap. Or you could use a crystal, 3mm crystal, and 2 seed beads that surround it. It's up to you. And this bracelet looks so different with different colors you choose and different materials you use. Here the flower pops up because this color is darker, and here it's this color, the second color, is almost the same as this one, so it looks more like rhombus. Okay guys, if you like what I show you here, please subscribe for my videos to see even more beautiful bracelets, earrings, necklaces, and whatever. Bye bye from me.